China, because there's some Sahabat sent to make da'wah to China.
No, that's Sa'd ibn Waqqas radiallahu anhu, because they didn't get that far quite yet. I can't remember if he passed away in Iraq or in Medina. I can't remember right now, to be honest with you. But no, he did not go to China. There are other companions that went that far. I don't know if any of them were actually buried there or anything like that. I'm not 100% sure. But there are a few younger companions who actually went that far. The sons of the companions as well.
And so, what are the values or the characters or what is exactly the things that being brought by these young people when he goes out far away and make the people in the new place they embrace Islam, like maybe in China, like the Uyghur people, somebody comes, and then maybe in Indonesia some Sahaba come to Indonesia and Mexico. So what are actually the characteristic or the things that is being make them able when they arrive in one place, it's a strange place, maybe they're not good people, right? So is it because the Sahabat are strong people that they can fight anyone, or is it because they have the good character, or what is that?
Yes, so alhamdulillah, the Sahaba of the Prophet ﷺ were all good, right? they had very good character, very good morality. I mean, they were raised by the Prophet ﷺ. Like I said, they're all human beings, they had flaws, they had mistakes, but overall, they had very good characters. Some of the characteristics is to be courageous. Some of them were very, very strong as well, physically fit, right? And this is part of Islam. Like Islamically, we have to be physically strong, mentally strong, emotionally strong, spiritually strong. And a lot of times we focus on the spiritual part and forget everything else. And that's really kind of neglectful of us. The companions of the Prophet ﷺ, I mean, like I said, they were raised by the Prophet ﷺ in Islam. They were able to learn and get things from him directly. And they were able to implement that in their own lives. Applying the sunnah, right, will completely change our life. So when they go out, they didn't go out just to fight. They went out to protect, first of all. When they go to fight, because when they're not going to fight just like you become Muslim, we're going to fight you. It was not like that ever, right? It was superpowers that played along the way, which you had the Persian Empire, you had the Byzantine Empire, and then you have the small little grown Muslim empire that was growing at the time. So they had to fight borders to make sure that they protect their land. So they will actually go and fight to protect the Muslims, and of course also help the people of the local area. Because a lot of times they will keep going because the people in the area will ask them to come help. Because the government that's over them is too oppressive. So they said, oh, you guys are better, can you come help us out? And then they will actually go and fight. Sometimes the other country will just fight them, and it's just war, going back and forth, and they will gain more territory. And of course, as they go, people actually see their character and become Muslim, of course, because of it, right? And sometimes people won't become Muslim for a very long time. Like, for example, even if you look at Egypt, a lot of companions went into Egypt and they fought there and all that, and kept going from there, right? And the Egyptians actually fought with the Muslims against the Roman Empire. But the great majority of Egyptians did not become Muslim for about 500-600 years. It took 500-600 years for even half of Egyptians to become Muslim, right? So there was no forcing, there was none of that. But they saw just the character of those folks, right? Of those Sahaba. And people can tell, like subhanAllah, when they come in a place, they can tell that they're special. As soon as they see them, like, who is this? Like, oh, this is such and such person. He was a companion of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. People can just see the nur on their face. People can see their character, how they carried themselves and did all of that. Right? So people were able to see that they were special in that regard. So of course their knowledge on top of that. They were very knowledgeable. Of course they have some of them more knowledgeable than others, but all of them were very, very knowledgeable. I mean, they lived with the Prophet ﷺ, they saw him practice Islam there personally and all of that, and they took a lot of care into learning Islam. A lot of times they would put their personal life on hold just to make sure that Islam moves forward, or that they learn about Islam and all of that. And the most important thing is their sincerity. They were very sincere to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And that sincerity will propel them to actually have that good character, will compel them to have great knowledge, will compel them to go and actually go for Islam and all of that. So all that combined. Yes. Hopefully that answers the question.
sounds like a superhero.
In a sense, yes. So I was actually, I was thinking before I talked to Kosar about this the outing here. I was thinking of making a mini series, like short videos, and call it the Dream Team. They will talk about just different companions of the Prophet ﷺ who were with him from the very beginning. Some of these companions are some of them, and give just some more detail about their life in kind of short videos, inshallah. So we do need to take them as heroes, and they are heroes. Right? They are heroes in many ways.